Hi everybody, this is Karak from Angrycentaurgaming. Today is the first in the strike series where I'll be showing you different strikes in Destiny. We're going to go Old Russia, the Devil's Lair, which is normally a level 6, so I'm a little high, but I'm going to jump in there and I probably won't get anything worthwhile. Okay, looks like a bunch of people are jumping in there that are higher level. But I figured we'd jump in and I would just show you what a strike looks like. You know, this is with randoms, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to look when it comes to overall tactics, but we'll check it out. As always, it begins with a little cutscene. The thing about strikes is they definitely drop a fair amount of better overall armaments and stuff like that, and the battles are actually quite fun. So it'll be interesting to see what we get going on here. Let's once again, it's taking a long time to load. It's one of the issues with Destiny, just loading for loading screen. All right. We're heading in. New mission, the Devil's Lair, Rocket Yard. Now, with this layer, you're dropped out somewhat outside of the actual zone, so you have to basically fight your way into the area, or you can ignore these guys, but I like to take out any enemies I can. I gotta make sure that I save the world. I usually won't let anybody stand. Oh, I hate those friggin' eyeball things. Whoa, he's going. Take the left, you take the right. See ya. Awesome. So it looks like right now I'm only with one person. One of the issues that's been happening with strikes lately is, let's see, I'm probably going to fight some of these guys, is that you have a situation where you jump into a strike with two other people and suddenly you're with like 4 people. It's the oddest thing. You'll be in the center of a strike, and I don't mean you'll be up at the top, but you'll be down somewhere and more people are in there than should be, and then they warp out, and sometimes you're by yourself. I don't know if the game has found out that the person you were with dropped out, and so it's like testing 2 or 3 other people's connections and levels before it shoots them in, but many times it won't shoot anybody in, and you'll be stuck inside of a strike on your own. So now it looks like we've got 2 guys, and one of them's up in the corner waiting around, so this is what happens with randoms, man. There's just, you know, I can be honest. I can say that 99% of the time it's actually fine. But when it's not, you get stuck sitting here looking like a dope, waiting for this fucker to, you know, get out of his menu or whatever he's doing. The other guy's going to go up and get him, so. This will let me explain this strike. So basically, yeah, strike is more power, or a higher level major mission on the planet. And there's you know, you have your daily missions on planets and stuff like that. Strike is different. Strike is it's usually about double, it seems like, the normal difficulty of whatever the hardest level is on that world. So for example, this world's like 4 to 5 at the absolute most, 4 to 5 level. It's an 8th level strike, and even at like, I mean, even at my level right now, if I make a mistake, I'll end up dying. It does happen. So, which I like. That means you can go back and do those strikes if you want. Last night I showed Cadiz some of the locations in this strike, and even though I had done it multiple times, so okay, it looks like now we're getting moving. But this is what happens with these. You know, you have these issues with randoms sometimes where you're just like wondering what the fuck they're doing. See, now that guy is trying to find us and he's gone the wrong way. So, you know what? Let him find us later. I think I'm just going to do it. Oh, finally. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, he's on his bike. Okay, cool. Now you got some fool on his bike the entire time. He'll probably be on it when he's in here. Alright. Respawning is now restricted. What all that means, if you've never played this, is that you have a far longer respawn time, and many times, depending on where you are, it can actually, it'll kick you back to a checkpoint. So, supercharged. Got a couple new weapons here. Not 100% sure I like my weapon loadout, just because I like the semi-automatic where you have to pull the trigger so it fires as fast as you want it to, but doesn't do full auto. But this one has a bit of recoil I wasn't prepared for. Oh shit, boy did I jump into the wrong spot. Let's see if I can... These fuckers, they're just tenacious, man. So I gotta clean this room out. Clear myself. This stupid ass shield. Oh, another one. Fuck. I don't think. Boy. Super. Oh, still got dead. See, that's what happens, man. I pushed too far on that left side and ended up dying. So you got to watch out in a strike, no matter. Even if you're this level, your gear it won't save you, son. Especially when you get 2 or 3 knights.
Great. The way out of here is sealed.
We'll let him deploy the ghost. Now what's going to happen is you're going to have waves of enemies, which is pretty much the same as the basic menu or the basic level. Here, though, they come in multiple sides and multiple wave styles. So some strong, some heavy, many fast, a couple flying. So it's a good mix-up of overall enemies. And those fuckers with those damn rail guns are just my bane sometimes. Especially when they're invisible as well. I like to scoop back here and heal up a little bit. This gun's recoil is odd. It's up and to the left. It's the John F.K. assassination all over again. Up and to the left. Yeah, it's just not quite sure. It's the oddest recoil. I like the gun. Just gotta get used to it. Well, I don't know what I was doing there. It was the first game of the morning. I decided to attack the wall next to me, just in case. How did I miss that fucker? Oh, man. There we go. Yeah, this gun climbs everywhere.
These fallen are getting smarter. It's like the entire system is wired to it. I'll work faster.
Another group's coming out here. I'm a little short. Oh, no, I got him. Oh, invisible dude with railgun, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, I keep swinging over that fucker. What is going on? Whoa! Snuck up on me. Let's heal up here for a second. Alright. Get that healing feel. See ya, bitches.
But just so you know,
One of the things that, about being a warlock, I like a lot of their stuff, but the Nova Bomb, man, it just... I'm not a fan of the wind up on it sometimes, You leap up in the air or whatever, you pull your arm back like you're fucking Rue, and sometimes you end up dying while you're trying to pull it off. I would rather have had an instant, but that's alright. God damn, how did I miss that? Got some wizards. My last gun had a clip that was just big enough to take a wizard out in one shot. Whoa! Sorry, guys. Yep. I'm seeing that fucking invisible dude with the railgun up there. This gun is just all over the place. You know, it's funny, those flying guys, you wouldn't think they were that tough, but there's times, see, boom, out of there. There's times those flying guys will end up killing you just because you're so accustomed, you know, you're so used to going after ground troops, and they're quiet. They just sneak up on you and they just start razzing you, and sometimes you won't figure out where they are or what they're doing until it's too late. Or they'll do it enough so that when somebody else hits you, they kill you. Ooh, I misjudged which way he was going to go. That's alright. Now, yes, proper form would be for aiming for the head. It's what's got me killed twice is not doing that, but to be frank, I'd like to just mess around. Go for the gut. But I should be aiming for the head more. Alright. The rocket launcher. Now we're moving on to some of the tougher battles. I really should switch this weapon, but I think I'm going to keep it. I want to see. Maybe an upgrade will allow me to, I don't know, aim a little easier. Take off some of that recoil. What the fuck is this guy doing? Oh god, he's changing weapons. Jesus. That's one of the problems you'll get. A lot of people, you know, when I jump in with people from clans or groups that I know, will say, you know, if you get a new weapon, screw it, man. You know, let's just play through as long as you're doing damage to people. And because otherwise you get this shit. Or people are paused and you're just waiting for them. I mean, switching a weapon from one you already have is fine, but if you're going to waste... I mean, somebody right now is playing Dungeons and Dragons and trying to figure out his fucking Thaco. That's the only thing that bothers me about playing with randoms is, you know, the difficulty of making people understand that sometimes you just want to play through it. It would be cool, though, to have a movie where they did that, like Navy SEALs. They do an incursion, and then they just stop for, like, 15 minutes and check out their AK-47 they just picked up. And they're like, I don't know, man, this might do more damage than my M16 or my 9mm. Yes, it's almost like something's wrong with my analog stick. There's a weird movement that I've got going on where things are a little blocky.
Just on the other side of
It's like the sensitivity might be off. Alright, so this is one of the major battles. Got to take out the Terror Beetle, as I like to call it. Let's. I'm trying to hit the legs. You can do more damage. Oh, I got an immune there. But you take out the legs, you can do some damage. And the front is, of course, where you want to hit it, but there's a couple spaces here where it really does have a good damage soak, where it won't do almost any damage to it. And there's other places where, like the legs, where you're going to get a lot of damage done to him if you can hit him. And they're not too hard. This enemy's not super hard. He's got two major weapons. He's got a missile pod and that laser that just went off behind me. The laser, if it's anywhere near you, it's going to vaporize you. The missiles, not so much. I've been hit with the missiles, almost a full pod of missiles, and it hasn't killed me. So. And that was at lower levels than I am right now. Now there are a couple guys who are invisible with the laser rifle. Oh, I picked a bad spot to go to. I'm gonna try to exit. I didn't realize a knight would be over there. I might die, yeah. Well, somebody else had just died too and got resurrected. We're dying a little bit more than normal. I don't know if that's because it's the morning and I'm off or what. No excuses. I'm sort of sucking right now. Now it looks like they probably don't notice that I'm even hurt. It's another thing. People just don't watch their HUD. That's fine though. This shows you the battlefield, and that guy. What I like sometimes is dudes will try to come and kill my guy. There he is. He just shot. He's shooting at the globe. See him go around. I don't know what that's all about, but it's very odd. I'll resurrect myself. Alright. Be a little bit more careful. Go up here. They seem to have congregated up here. This is not my normal spot, but try to revive him. Oh, he just revived right as I got done. Once you get dialed in with this, it seems to be okay, but what happens is this gun, some guns with their recoil, you know, it's nice. It doesn't just go straight up, so you can't always prepare. But some guns do a weird up into the right or up into the left drop, and it can get... It's not frustrating, it just, you gotta watch what you're doing. Now these guys, just so you know, are constantly spawning in from that door over there. They spawn in waves, so that's why... If you think that that level looks empty and then suddenly there's 15 guys we're fighting, it's because they are spawning. So there's the head. You can see 20s coming off of him, which isn't much. In a moment here, I'm going to go for the leg. Okay, let's leap out of the way of that. That's the big laser. So, wow, I lived. Let me see if there's any guys I can take out. They seem to be doing fine with the bot. Alright. Oh shit. Ooh, man. Got lucky again. Okay, so legs. 201. See, so you can see right there that you're doing more damage. So you want to aim for the legs. 120 with the assault weapon. So it's almost double with the sniper rifle. 160 on a joint. So when you're playing this, you want to make sure you take out the legs. See, that's only whatever, 20s or 40s. Very, very low. 802. I don't know where I just hit it right there. Maybe that wasn't me, because that was high. There we go. Whoa. Missiles swung towards me. Here's a missile pod. Yeah, it does damage, but it's nowhere near the intensity of the one. Not doing too shabby with that. Oh, the access port's open. Come on, load, fire. Boom, got it, killed it. Oh, no, I didn't. I forgot it's still alive. That's alright, now it's dead. Died right at the ending. Alright, so that's the first of the two bosses. And then you gotta clear out a little group that decides to come out and join the fray after everybody. This is the, you know, the B team. They show up after the A team's already got their ass kicked, and they just show up because now they feel bad. Like, oh, we should probably go out there, guys. This gun's like getting jacked off by Captain Hook, man. I just do not like it.
It's the Devil's Lair.
Too much of a climb. Alright, so we got the big purple blob. Let's take him out. So this level constantly spawns enemies that come up the right and left stairs. They spawn in on ships, and then you need to take out the purple people eater, fucking giant servitor in the center. And he is you know, he does some type of damage, but this is what happens. You can, as long as you're smart, you can hide beside stuff. Oh. Now, what he's doing is sucking up energy right now, so he's not actually live. Takes a couple, 45 seconds to a minute for him to become active. So you sort of clean out the small group. There we go. Looks like he's active. So you can see the damage. The best damage is right there in the center bit of his face. I'm not going to wait for him to point at me. I'm just going to fire a couple missiles at him. Now the cool thing is, I think it's cool, he raises and lowers a bit, and he has a transport ability, or a teleport ability. So 802, not bad in the center for a sniper rifle. Ooh, that's the weapon that he uses. And that teleport ability means that sometimes he'll just end up behind you. So you gotta watch out. Spawning more guys in. I admit, I like my close attack. Oh, they all gathered up in one center. God damn it, I had to reload. That's a good amount of damage off that guy. Every one shot with the sniper rifle is 8 with the handgun. See ya, bitch. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Damn it. Totally my fault. Aimed just a little high. Okay, there he teleported. There he is. Out of bullets. Oh, no. Got more. Now, those are 301s. 802. Let's see if we can go around his back and see if we can do extra damage at his ass. The ass attack. A favorite of Jenna Hayes. Oh, no. Damn it.
Well done.
Holy shit, he blew up. That's it. Alright, so with a... those are the major 2 enemies. If you were here maybe 2 or 3 levels below, it'd need a lot more teamwork. Where at the, 18th level, 16th level, stuff like that, you're not going to have near as much of a problem. It's a good overall strike. It's actually somewhat fun. It's much better with teamwork, where you pick sides and stuff like that. This was more just a couple people going out and killing shit. But overall, you get an idea. The strikes are really fun, guys. Even with randoms, they can be fun. Let's be honest, sometimes they suck with a random. But at the same time, if you get a good group, I've got a couple in the last couple days that have been just enormous fun with different groups. And the next strike I'm going to show you is the one on the moon, which is far more difficult, far more contained. You're inside caves. So, I tied for most kills, but I probably tied for most deaths, too. And I don't know, 4 times, I think, which is rare for me. But, yeah, so anyway, this is the first of the Strike series. I'll go ahead and throw up the next ones. This is just for those people who are either not playing Destiny or want an idea of what they're going to come up against when they finally do hit the strikes. So that's it. Peace out.